What's going on, Clipper fans? It's Jonathan Timm here, back with another preseason Clippers chat video. And we're in the April months, approaching June 6th. That's when the Clippers will start their season in exhibition style, then on to the Lima Locos to start the 2024 campaign. And hey, we'll have a lot of new faces on the field with a new roster this year, but we'll also have a new face in the dugout as well. The new pitching coach for the Clippers, in which I will unveil in just a second. But he was a player at the University of Las Vegas, Nevada, and Oral Roberts as well. He's currently a varsity pitching coach at Centennial College or High School in Las Vegas, Nevada. But with 17 years of experience under his belt, he'll bring some of that experience and his taste in baseball to the Wolverine State in Muskegon this summer. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Clippers pitching coach, Adam Lesko. Adam, how are you today? And how's the weather out there in Nevada?
I'm good, Jonathan. Thanks for having me. The weather's been nice today. It was snowing yesterday, so that's definitely a rare occurrence in Las Vegas. But today it's getting a little bit warmer, and it's going to be in the mid 80s later on this week, so that's nice.
Perfect
Um,
perfect baseball weather, if you ask me. Sorry, I'm a bit sunburned. It rare to get sunburns in Northeast Wisconsin, the Midwest, when it's 40 degrees out. But that's what happens when you're outside, and looks a lot like baseball weather to me. Heat, rain, shine, no matter what, we're approaching those spring, summer months. So my first question for you is let's go back to your early days of the game of baseball. What got you into the sport? Was there a major influence in your life that wanted you to pick up a glove for the first time, or how did you fall in love with the sport of baseball?
yeah, that would definitely be my dad. At a young age, he definitely started pushing baseball on me. And then I had two older brothers that were both into baseball. So it was really good for me to be around them. They always pushed me. And, I was able to be around their high school and college teams and be the bat boy. And so I got early exposure to, that on field lifestyle and fell in love with it pretty quick.
So obviously you fall in love with the game, older brothers, and then you start thinking about what you want to do with baseball. When was there a certain point where you were like, yes, I want to take this to the next level. I want it to be a lifestyle. What helped you make the decision to play at the college level?
So when I was in the eighth grade, my brother was a junior in college and he played at California Lutheran University. And I had year-round school, and my parents let me go up and visit him for the whole month that I was on my break. And that was definitely the time where I got treated like I was a part of the team. Marty Slimak was the head coach there, and he, welcomed me and treated me like I was one of the guys. I got to practice with them, I got to travel with them. So again, early exposure, and I would say at that point I knew that that was a realistic goal that I could have of playing college baseball.
So now, as a player, in the back of your mind, it's always, especially, I'm a college athlete myself in the sport of track and field, but there's always that thing in the back of your mind that's saying, live these days out because, one day the playing days will end. But for you, you took those playing days and your knowledge then into coaching. When did you decide that, hey, maybe taking the coaching route will be something that I can do for the long term and now do for the past 17 years?
Yeah, my last year of playing independent ball, I was in between of what I wanted to do. I was about 24 years old. So it was kind of that time in my life where I needed to decide if I was going to keep playing or start a career. And at that time, I figured that if I was going to start a career, I wanted to be around the game and I wanted to coach. So getting into high school was the easiest access at the time for me. And I still needed to finish up some of my degree. So I was lucky enough to have some people within the school district in Las Vegas here to kind of point me in the right direction and, get my career started and to where I could, make some money and have a lifestyle and things like that. So the as the years went on, I just almost became addicted to being on the baseball field a little bit more and going through the grind. So that was really how it got started for me.
So now that you've done it for 17 years, let's dance around the carousel a little bit and tell us where you've all ended up prior to signing with the Clipper squad as the pitching coach.
This will be this is the fifth high school that I've coached at. And as the years have developed, I've just within the last year or so really wanted to try to move on to the next level and see how far I could go with it. Um, Kind of make myself comfortable in uncomfortable situations and try to see how much I can move around the country and see how much I can be around more baseball guys, how much more exposure I could get. Because ultimately, that's as a player and a coach, it's all about getting that exposure, uh, getting new relationships with guys in the game, and you just never know when something's gonna work out your way, and you got to try to take advantage of as many opportunities as you can. And I feel like this is a great opportunity. I want to thank the Clipper organization for giving me this opportunity, and I could not be more excited to work with Logan and B Dub coming up this season.
Yeah, it's a dynamic duo right there, and you'll be the newest addition to the trio coaching staff of the Clippers. Um, have you ever been out to Michigan? I mean, you said you like to travel and get out of your comfort zone. No, well, you're coming at the right time. The summer in Muskegon is beautiful with, the east side of Great Lake, Michigan, and it's a very much so a hidden gem of the state of Michigan. I myself was in shock of how beautiful and gorgeous it is out there. But now let's talk about this upcoming season when you're actually in Muskegon. So obviously the Clippers are coming off of one of the most successful seasons in franchise history, the most successful, and they've won more games than any team in Great Lakes League history. And there's a lot of talents within the pitching staff, especially, which was one of their key factors from a season ago. No matter who was on the mound at the JUCO level, D1, D2, D3, the talent was there. But for you as a coach, you're going to meet all these guys for the first time. What's going to be one of your philosophies when addressing the group come this June?
Yeah, it's a short period of time to get to know guys, but right out of the gate, we'll just build those relationships and start moving forward, working together. And it's just all about getting 1% better every day, getting to know each other, and just getting to work. Getting in the routine, and getting after it every day, putting our best effort forward, and being on the same page.
Yeah, the season is short, but the time to make success happen, the opportunity is always there. And especially coming off of last year, the expectation for Clipper baseball, I'd say, has never been higher. But ultimately, the fans are very excited to see another brand of Clippers baseball out on the field next year, and they're excited to see you be a part of it as well. Now, I got one final question for you. It's the last question of interviews like this. I always try to incorporate a little bit of fun baseball talk in there as well. But, Las Vegas, Nevada, they got some big things coming up in the baseball world. The Oakland A's and their franchise coming to town. How's the vibe in the city of Vegas in terms of that?
Oh man, being born and raised here, we never had a professional sports team or major league sports team before. And when the Golden Knights came here a couple of years ago, and obviously that very first year they made the playoffs, went into the championship, and they wound up losing. But that definitely, everybody was really concerned about fan base and all of that stuff out here. But as soon as the Golden Knights had the success that year, that just made it very realistic that that could be something that is in this valley. And with the A's coming, and we got a major league soccer team, WNBA team that's had success the last couple of years. It's just really nice to see people having something else to root for, and having a hometown team is something really nice. So it's really good to see.
And you never know, by then, by the time the A's are in town, maybe you'll be at the professional level of coaching and can, put on that green cap and coach for your hometown pro team. Who knows? But I'm sure you got a long coaching career ahead of you in addition to the success you've had in the past. And we hope one of those successes is this upcoming summer and beyond that's in Muskegon, Michigan. So, Adam, thank you for your time. Clipper Nation is looking forward to meeting you for the first time in blood and flesh and in a Clippers jersey come this June. And until then, have a good luck with the rest of your season coaching, and we will see you in the month of June.
Thanks, Jonathan. I appreciate you having me.
Of course, and to the fans, again, stay posted to clippers.com and the new updates. Roster is out, so be sure to keep track of how the players are doing in their collegiate season and what you could potentially see in the summer. This is Jonathan Timm signing off from this edition of Clippers Baseball, and we will see you all next time.